Hello everyone, this is Mokatis Education and Mokatis Education will give you new thoughts and ideas. Now also, today I will discuss some of our obstacles and problems and some of things I will discuss with you. I want to discuss with you. And now so before I can say last 5 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago, some minutes ago, also I met here three children, and I asked them what you are doing, and they said nothing. Also, they have two mobiles, and I said to him, "What are you doing now here?" So they said, "Okay, now I have and I said to him, what does your father do?" And he said, "My father has a hotel in Goa," and I do not believe. And he said, "No, no, uncle, yes, yes." Then so they are very what is this? They are doing their fun things. Okay, now so I leave it. Then I say to him, them so some of things also you can do some of new things, and why you are wasting your time. So now, my dear friends, now so today I'll say to you, I want to share with you some of problems, obstacles, and odd things, and why. So every time you have to do, every time you have to study. Study means what has been study and why. If I ask you why you you are going to school, why you will go to school, and what is the reason, and what will say? What will say you have you have no nothing to find out, and with this answer. Now, so if I said also obstacles means when, so obstacles means not and a problem. So many types of people also here in our surrounding lives. Also, every time you have to find out so problem. Problem means if you find out some problem and a solution, then you can do something new things. What is this new things? And I say always, if I say to you now, can you say to me what is creation, innovation, and what will say? You do not, you didn't get answer this right way, and you will say to me, sir, I did not get to find out anything. So yes, also I observe one thing like this. One of if I say to you, this is the very important things in our life. So I want to do, and why I was born, what is the reason. Also doing fun. If I say to you, I am doing fun with my life and I want to do these things, and so these things will be very nice for people I am doing. So this was when I started my painting, and I did so many painting, and one day I thought, and if I can do these things, but why not I can do whenever I can learn English language. So this language is so very interesting and very very so a very common language. It is very common language. It is global language. It is official language. All are in our countries people they are using this language because of this language has lots of power, but we don't know. It has become so very powerful, and in our countries people and everywhere. Everywhere you can see, and so many types of people they are using their linguist, but if I and I couldn't understand their language when I met to him. Then I if I and how can I understand their how can I communicate to with them? If I said to you now this language, English language, English language, communication language, you can communicate to others people easily. Now also I'm also thinking about this words, about this mind. So problem, and you first you find out this problem. And yesterday night, one thing I thought, then when I think and why I cannot speak fluently, why I cannot think in English, and what is the reason? Some of coming, some of question come in my mind, then I ask, oh, here is this reason. This reason is that we and our mother tongue is Bengali, but we cannot read properly our Bengali language. And sometimes so I gave to my students some of knowledge, and I say to him, okay, now how do you learn easy way, and I find out some of problem, and you can use this way, and this way help to you. Like this also, first you have to learn these things, and first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and some of stories, some of quotes. These are quotes will give you some inspiration, and after like this also, now also I am also thinking about this problem, and problems, taking risks. And it's also said this the biggest risk is not any taking risks. And some of this another course also I like this I remember now. Like this in life like this, not take risks in your life. If you win, you can lead. If you lose, you can guide. So this type of, and problem, you have problem, I have problem. Every time we are suffering problem, not, yes, not, we are not suffering our problem, but some people, they are creating easy way, and they are creating, some of people, they are creating some things easy way. They are all time find out some interesting thought, idea, and why they are doing like this also. If you have no like this, they think if I do not do things, another people will do these things, and these things means like this. You have no like this previous things also. If I say to you TB, and what and where, and this is the meaning of that. It is not important for us, and why we get TB, and who invented TB, and why. If you ask to him, because then when in our country was not like this television, and what would happen then time, that time, what would happen that time, we cannot see, and we all time we could go here and there, and how many times also we spend without like this radio, some of news, what, and where, some of things also in this world also, so many things all time keep changing all time. All things keep changing in the world. All these things which are things I can get this news easy way. Like this also newspaper also, you read newspaper, I read newspaper. Nowadays become change in our world. All these things, everything has been changed. Everything has been changed, and everything has been keeping changing. Like this also, everything has been keeping changing. So this is the answer, and no, not this answer here also finished. And I say to if I say to you, like you think also some of like this your we all are, we people, we are using some of product for our usual, and yeah, I can work like this also. If I say to you like this, fire, why we are using fire, and like this also, some few, yeah, some few some this is also, and 500 years ago, what would do our people, we people, and our ancestor, what they would do, they would fire, they would fire with some like this woods and bamboo, like this. So nowadays we are cooking on this our gas stove, kerosene stove we get. But why they are doing these things, we are using. But these things also productivity idea, and that's why I say all time, great things don't come from comfort zone. Great things don't come from comfort zone. It is not this way. And I'll say, if I say to you like this, great men discuss ideas, average men discuss events, and small men discuss people. Okay, now also no, I won't say to you small mind discuss people, and I say, if I say to you great mind discuss ideas. Okay, and let's just if I take this only this line, great minds what is, nobody will can stop you for your better life. Nobody will can stop you doing things, and it is all this depends on you. But we are people all time we find to like this find to uh, some of work. First we have to do eat, first we have to do collect some of eating things, some have to do collect some money. That's why we can search food, that, that that's why we go to searching food. But because after searching food, what do we do? And we can we make these of foods, and that's why we lost our so many times. But we didn't do these times. How can I change my life? But time is very also, time is very important things. We have like this three kinds of time, and so I say so. Here also mandatory, important, and general time. Mandatory work, important time, importance works, and the general times we all time we do this we face this work, but we don't know this what is our mandatory work. That's why also I'll say to here this language is so very interesting, and you can communicate to others. And this language is tools, English language. First you have to do, learn this language and how to you can speak, and then how after slowly your dreams, your like this confidence will become more powerful. So, my dear friends, all time, my dear students, my dear friends, all time, just to find out some problem, not a problem, find out these things, and they did like this. Our ancestor, because of the, if they their lifestyle and our lifestyle. But I didn't I didn't say they are like this, they are wrong things, and this is not wrong things. I will say to their thoughts. If they do not if they do not give us birth, and what can I do? But this is the also our ancestor all time. They think, they thought also their way, and I'm thinking now my way. It does not matter. I am disagree with them. Their knowledge was so their knowledge was so grateful, my knowledge was so grateful. And because if they do not do these things, and how can I change their things? This is the our things also, like this. Some they used their cloth, like this. Some of cloths, some of like what is the okay now. They used to use cloths, means also our tree leaves, our like this animal skins they used to wear. Now also I'm also thinking about this also. They are thinking our things is so very different. So because of that, that's why nowadays also you can say something with your own way. It is not matter. Some people will say like, so I am also here using these words. I couldn't find out this words meaning like this also. It is not mean I didn't respect them. I do not respect them. Okay, now so this is not respect. I don't respect them. Because of that, with the respect, I am doing my things. That's why, and some of you, we didn't say we cannot say them about this. Okay, no matter. And your and why you say to another person like this sir, and he was become young than me. He is like this young. He is very young than me. after that's why also I would say to him, sir, and give me, and why, and this is, that's why, sir, I use here for his knowledge, for his um, thoughts, ideas. That's why I have to say, sir. But it is not. We don't use their another things. But in our, when we go to our social work and in environment and home environment, and when we live, then also some of like this elder person, older person, they will come in my house, and they will would advise to something, and then we do not argue with them. Because of that, they are like this. They are a guest. They are a guest for for my family, and we didn't answer them. It is not the good way. It is also good way. They will give you some advice all time, but you didn't give them answer. You didn't give them answer properly. And no, I will say to you, you say to them, you say to them, you try to speak them. Why you are doing this? Also, use you can use this English words also. Then you will say to them some of her things also. Now also, sir, why you did this, and if you know these things, and if you know these things is very good, and why not you do? If I say to you, and what is your children doing, and I am doing extra. Sometimes this is our like very very dangerous things. Also, this is our very very. Uh, what I'll say, this respect is very not well for our living style. This respect is very harmful because of that. And when I was like this previous, when I was 10 or like this, when I was mm, when I was 15 years old, and so many people would come in my house, and they always said to us, "It is not right. It is work. You do this. You can do this." And that time, I was not courage, but also I said, but then I couldn't say to them nothing else. Nowadays also I have some courage, and I also always say to my children, you can say to them, okay, now also you have no like this job, they have job, they are doing, creating so many money, they have big house, they have a car. That's why all time they are speaking style is like this. They are creating some pressure in us. That's why I say you don't say to them. Okay, now another thing is also today. Now I will go back, and I will take return. Also, that's why now why I also waste here time. So sometimes ago many times I said some of my people many things. Also you, like this I said some of good things, and also conversation with them, and what is the reason why you are doing, and why not you do another things, why you are using this like this, why you are wasting your time here, and what you will do in your future, why not you say. So okay, now my dear friends, every time every person like this, so I say everything has a reason. We do not everything has a reason. We do not do without reason. Everything has a reason. We do not think without reason. And these things also now, so I'm practicing here in English all time also. And some days ago also one things happened so very nice and interesting, and some of people also argue with me, and he was like 65 years old, and he argued, and he said to me some of problem, some of problem who are creating like this Bangladesh, India. So also I just and also I come my here destination, and I have to go today. I have some work, and that's why also some of people will come, some of worker will come in my house, and I will work with them. That's why. So which work in my classroom, they will come, they will do net finishing my floor. That's why. So I'm thinking about this, how can I handle this works, and I have to do collect some of worker, and I have to go Botala now also, and I said who are worker, and two work I need, and I have to go like this sand shop and the cement shop. I have to go. These things, all are things also moving in my mind after today all day long. What I want to do these things. That's why also, and sometimes also we forget some of our words. So, my dear friends, and every time you can think your own way, not is it does not matter, and it does not matter what you are thinking now. Okay, now so another thing also I observe here also many people all the time, they are their conversation style, is that, like also if our neighbor country is Bangladesh, and what's happened there, what is happening there, and why we are observing, and if I ask to if I then I ask to him, and I asked to him, and what is your thinking, and how do you how you, if I say to you, how you how you find out this problem, and this problem, their obstacles, their all things, and why you are wasting time with this their problem. Also their problem is not my problem. I am trying to say to you my words here. I am using these words also now. Also you try to solve out, and if I say, and I will give you some of time, and I will give you lots of money, and what you can change for them, what you can change for them also, and what will be the answer. But also nowadays also, I say to him, no matter, and try to change. I cannot change the world things, and so many, it is true things. I cannot change the worlds keep going own way, this way own way. So I cannot change world's moving style, world moving style. I cannot change people moving style. I cannot change people speaking style. All times I am thinking about me, I cannot change. Like also I am also here also thinking, say another person cannot change to me my mind. All time I am thinking on my way. This is the right thing also. And every time like this I'll think in English. But so many people, so they are already said the Eversman discuss events, Eversman, all these events, what, and where, and where we get from these events we now. Nowadays also I have seen many people, every person has a mobile. On this on seeing this mobile, and then after argue with these events. But I say to you, don't argue with me, don't say this event for don't say to another people. You try to find out, you also, and why not you do. No, nobody can stop you, and nobody say nothing to you, nobody stop nothing to you if you do these things also. Nowadays also, if you do these things nowadays, and your things will work, your things will work like this after, it may be 10 years later, and why not. So now also, if I said you live, do you know Leonardo da Vinci? Who was Leonardo da Vinci? Also one of painting, he did this painting, name is like this Mona Lisa. We know all these people, and why the Mona Lisa, like this Leonardo da Vinci's thought was very so fast, so high thought. Leonardo da Vinci's thought was so like this like this we think like now, and his thought was after 50 years and 100 years later, what will be. his thought was like this. My I have no any thoughts, I have no any think, I have no any idea. I have, how can I change? I think also I cannot I cannot do like others people will do to you, others people their things is not my things. And they will, and somebody will say to me, it is not my things, I have no money. But you have no money, okay, you can say to me. And first you have to learn, and also first you try to find out some of problem, and which are way if you try to go like this. If I say to you now, what is your what do you want to do in your life? Every people has some reason. Every people has some issue. Every people has some reason, and why you are living and what you want to do. No people, no person can stop you be for good work. No person no person can stop you for good work. You try to do good things, and who will say to you like this, who will say to you you cannot do this. And some people will say, but it is not matter, and their thinking is not my thinking. And I like this, uh, god uh, God also has some reason. That's why I born. After born also, I thought every time I think like this, how can I change my lifestyle? Okay, now also, and when I would not understand, some things, but also that time also I did some of things. But it is not our matter nowadays. Also, everything you have, I have, but one. And now also, my point was there. I also forget these things also, and these things was like this problem. And like this also, fine if you cannot do great things, and if you try to do like also language, first you will say. And like this also, money, and what is the needable things vary when if I say to you some creation, and what is needable things. Like also, if I say to you okay, another like this, if I give you some example. Okay, now so I will before forgetting, I will say to you these words. Like also, I want to do something like this creation. I want to do some creation. I need some of factory. I need some factory. I need lots of money. I need, what is another things, I need English language. Without English language, I cannot go ahead. I cannot go ahead because of that. Like also, you think I will give you 5 crore rupees, and which company? First you have to do choose first you have to choose some of like this your purpose. You have to choose your purpose. Then after, you can think some of purpose like this also. I want to open like this medicine factory, and what you need. And we think, first things added to us, I have no money, I couldn't do like them, I couldn't do. It is not the matter is that if you can do, your ambition is here. And like so you think, and you first you have to just cross out this like this language bridge. I, I also think. And when I was like this when this when I was young, then I thought I want to become an artist, but I don't know and what is the reason. This reason will stop to me. And what is then I find out this reason is that English language. If I do not learn this language now, also after 40 years, and so many exhibitions I had done so many exhibitions, but I couldn't get progress anything. But now also I'm thinking, and why, and what is the reason? I don't know about this language. Because of that, and I find out slowly. And if I cannot speak fluent in English, I couldn't progress my life. I couldn't have progress my life. That's why I start to speak again. this English also I am practicing now. English language also now. Also I am thinking about this language. What is happen? What will happen also? And some of few days ago, so I conversation with so many words and so many sentences. I said what I think. But I think is, and when I say when my things will come to for you, and I say do good for others, it will come back answer. Okay, do good for others, but you find out some of obstacles. So yesterday night also I read so many things, so many words, and so many ideas also. And why not? I every time I ask to myself, every day I ask to myself, why not, and what is the result? If I say to you, you have to cross this English language, then your everything will be easy. Easy means also your confidence level will go up. You can understand so many things, and this is the reason. But also nowadays also I say to you, so many person, they have no any goal, they have no any idea, and they have no, so like also education. If I say to you, some of people, they are so many persons, so many students, they are learning in English medium schools, but they don't know what is the reason, and what he or she wants to do their life in their life. So now also I'm thinking about this learning English language. What is this language? So first bridge you have to do, cross this bridge, otherwise you cannot say nothing. Okay, that's all. My dear friends, all time we are doing like another things also, another types of works, another. But after a few years later, if we don't get a job things is very dangerous things also. You don't think about the job. First you have to do cross anyhow, anywhere, everything will change for your life. Every time also now also speaking is very complicated. Also couldn't speak before. I also couldn't speak before like this 5 years ago or 10 years ago. Nowadays also I'm thinking about this language, and what is the matter? Matter is this, I found over here so many words, so many sentences, so many things, so many knowledgeable, so many wishing things all time had to me, and all time I said, all time I get failure. But now I'm thinking, okay, no matter, and I will start again my speaking. That's why I'm thinking now. Today also, and so in the morning times, so what happened, and if you don't know things, the good way and the good things won't come to you. These things are very interesting. So many sentences I can say to you every sentence like this. You can say like this. What is it? Any kind of any obstacle things, any sentences, and these sentences will help to you. And I also before one of my person I said in English. Now so I thought like this. Few days ago we argued, and some of you try to advise to me what you would doing and what will do. I know you have lots of money. I know you have. If I said, and what you are doing, and what is your born purpose, and what will you do. If I said to you him, but also I am starting to speaking like also I know, and what is your purpose, and why you saying, you find out some problem. If I do, all our people can do some simple things, all are where here. This system will be very helpful for others people also can do like so. I can change. First I will say to you, first you have to change your mindset, my mindset, and what I want to do in our life. So not means I first you have to change your life. No, never say to others people, you change your life. Not advice. Advice is very advice. Giving advice is very easy. Then follow. Giving advice is very easy. Then follow, and then doing things. And first and I say every time so many people, if you are saying, if you giving to me advice, and why not you do, you can do, you have to do first, then after you can say to me what I am doing. So okay, now so these things will be very like this whatever things. So now so previously I said so many words, and these things will be very complicated for them. Because of that they didn't get answer. Incredible things. And when I said, and why not you do these things, so you know you know these things, why not you do these things? And first you have to do, then you say to me, you can say to me, and why not I do these things also. So my dear friends, and today also I said so many words like this: obstacles or things, and also problem. And this is like this main, if I say to you some of problem, you have some problem. When you start to learning this language, then you will face to face, you have to do face to face so many problem, and so many problem will add to you. Then you become to get out from this problem. Then try to solve out your problem. And first you have to solve out your problem. If you didn't get solve out your problem, and you didn't do, you couldn't do others people problem solve. Okay, now also these things also, that's why I regularly say to you, great men discuss ideas, average men discuss events, and small men discuss people. All time you can think you own, and no matter, nobody will give you nothing, nobody will say to you nothing, nobody can stop to you. And this is the matter also. Yesterday night also I thought and thought, and with these words, and what is our reason, what is our purpose, what is our destination, what is our thing, thought, everything also I regularly I think and think. Okay, now so another things also I will say to you, when you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on problem, you will have more problem. And how do you solve your problem? Also something also, some problem will come in our life. Everyone, no one can live without a problem. So problem also I said also yesterday, count risk. You have to do risks in your life. You have to do risks, not also you count, you count use risk, and you do with this risk, you do fun with this risk. So I am enjoying with my risks. And risks will give you some motivation, some words, some energy. Nobody will say to you nothing. So in our surrounding level, so many people, so I can see, you can see, he can see, and we cannot change their life. Because of that, you have to change first your life, and after doing things, and automatically their mindset will change automatically. Now so I'm thinking about this, my thoughts, and what will be this also. There also I couldn't speak this time. I couldn't and if I said to you, you will say to you, sir, my mind doesn't work. And after so many times also, we spend our more time learning to learn English, learning to learn something. We all time we spend our time also. Yes, and time management. One is what is also here, so very dangerous words of time management. We say this our like very what is things is that passion and time, passion and time. How do you use your passion, and how do you increase your passions? How do you like this? How do you will use your time, and how you you are using your time? This is the matter. Matter is that also. Now also, first you have to do one thing. It is the true thing is what is your purpose, why you are doing, and what is your purpose. This purpose will give you something new things, new innovation, and new thoughts, idea, everything will give you new purpose. You have to say, find out new purpose. Now so I'm saying to you, and what will be the result of you, and how do you will get answer. Now, these are all our words also, you can think all our times. Nobody will help you. Okay, now so when you will start to speak your own way, then you will find out so many problems, so many difficult situations, so many obstacles, things, so many. All time we are think like this. Our all time we think like this. I have no nothing. I have nothing. But it is the matter is that also I found here. So one things you can do. You can change your life with your language. First, you have to change your language. This is the matter is that also your language. If you do not change your language, you cannot communicate to other countries people. These are the things. You cannot communicate to your goals. You cannot communicate to your like this, your like this productivity minds. You cannot communicate to productivity minds. So you have to change your way. So in this world nowadays, so we are thinking our like this our law system also become very high. This has been becoming very high. Our law first, before we couldn't think like that, and we are all time we read in history, but this history won't give you more knowledge is productivity minds. All time we think is productivity. How can I develop my productivity? This is the main things also. If I say to the history, you can learn somehow. You have to change your history like this. How can do these things? How can nowadays also nowadays you have to change your roles also 20th century. What we are doing in 20th century and what they would do before like that. We know we share these people activities also. We do not share the people working style, people living style, people earning style, people getting style, people wearing style, people dressing style, people hearing style. Also, we all are things also will changing, keep changing. But how can change and why not you change your mindset? So, my dear people, so my dear audience, my dear students, all time I say to you, I would advise to you, you have to think in a new way, and which way will give you something new things. And also now also I'm thinking about this today's video. So I will finish here. So my discussion completed, and also I worked already 1 or 2 kilometers like this, 2.5 kilometers I walked. I completed my video also. Also I am thinking about this every time you can do some things, and not also you first you set up your some goal ideas and what you want to do, and do this every time. You have to believe, you believe in yourself. I also believe myself, what I am doing, what I am thinking, and which kinds of possibilities I have. Always I try to use. So my dear friends, also true a great man, nothing is little, and every little things one day will be big things. So I'll say to you, do good for others, and first you have to learn English language. Without this language tools, without this language you cannot go ahead much more. So my dear friends, I will say to you and goodbye, and who are watching my video, I hope you learn something from my video, and you can do this something. Also you can like and subscribe. It is your own things, it is not my things, and I'll say bye bye, tata.